And I know it's not everybody. That's why the interview process is very, very important in these instances, because it's like if I'm interviewing somebody who's fresh out of school, and I need to know where to put them. I need to know if they're comfortable where I put them.
Fair enough.
All those things.
Yes.
I need to know if I'm basically not. I'm not just reading because now I know you went to culinary school. I already know the knowledge you should know.
Yeah.
I'm now asking you who you are.
Yeah.
And if you're going to fit into this environment.
Very true. I mean, that's why we have stage.
Yeah.
That's why we have stagings. See if you get along. Remember my first night staging? That was a fun time.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. He told me like months down the road, he was like, wasn't sure if I was going to like you or not. Me and Emily talked on the sidebar about that, Shawn. You didn't stop talking. And he's still saying it to this day.
Oh, definitely. Okay, the first time I met you, you didn't even come through the front door. He walks in through the back of the fucking building. Just walks straight into the kitchen.
That's where you come. That's where employees come, right?
And he just walks up and he's just like standing by the line.
He just came in dick swinging.
Yeah.
No.
You totally were, dude. Because like seriously, I was in the middle of a conversation with Emily, and like you were just like you interrupted immediately. We're just like, "What's up? I'm Shawn Paul from LA."
I like this guy.
It's like, what the fuck? We were like,
yeah.
Hi.
I was like, we're going to have some fun tonight, okay? I'm here staging. I'm here for like 3 or 4
that wasn't
hours.
your stage. That was the first time you walked in. That was when you were asking for a job. You didn't even work there. You didn't have an interview. You walked straight into the back door.
Dick swinging.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like you didn't. We didn't even know who the fuck you were. We didn't know your name. Everybody was like, "Who the hell is this guy walking into the kitchen?"
When I came in and talked to Mike. Yeah. You were there that day.
Yeah, you literally interrupted Emily and I to just introduce yourself as Shawn Paul from LA. We all thought your last name was from LA.
That's a stretch.
Shawn Paul.
Stretch.
Wow, 4 names. Shawn Paul from LA.
Yeah, that's a long one. No.
So it was hilarious. So like when you finally got to the stage, you were like, "Oh, this guy's gonna crash and burn. This guy's got such a cocky ego." Turned out to be like the busiest night on record so far for that business. And he and I just fucking pushed the food out. It was like, fuck, okay.
I kind of know what I was doing. I kind of knew what I was doing.
Someone's walked in. So you come in, it's the busiest night on record, and you just have a banging night. Is that the first time? Is that the only time that's ever happened for you?
For me, yeah,
Someone
actually.
just walks in off the street, and you're like, damn, what the fuck?
That was like one of the few times that
This man came from heaven.
I don't really know if I've ever had another experience with a stage where it was just like that balls to the wall busy.
Yeah.
And it was just like instant melding. And it was just like everything on the line worked.
Instant best friends. We were like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, it really was. It was kind of like
we became best friends that night.
Had Shawn Paul not been Shawn Paul from LA that day,
I showed up and did my thing. I needed a job. I didn't really need a job. I just kind of was like, I heard this is the nicest restaurant in Woodstock.
Yeah, you were like in the area. You were like putting in like applications everywhere.
That was the nicest restaurant in Woodstock. So I was like, I'm going to go for the nicest restaurant. They can actually afford me.
If you're taking notes, don't do this unless you've got this much confidence and charisma.
Yeah.
And
be aware who you are.
experience, man. Just experience. I could show up to any restaurant now and do that.